Welcome back to Project Zomboid Challenges. We have survived the first bit of the challenge where we were having lots of problems. Now we have slightly different problems. Like the fact that we are kind of dying. Clean my bandage here. So I got a deep wound here, which is not good. Dying for whatever reason. How's the hand doing? Take a look at that. It's fine. Alright, sure. I guess we're cold also. Also, other main problems. We're still slow because of this. Which is going to make doing anything difficult. And we're kind of out of food, which isn't great. We got canned tomato we can't open because we don't have a can opener. I just go to town with the kitchen knife. You can get it if you want it. We have rotten steak. We have rotten cheese, which barely even has any hunger to it, so that's really not even worth it at all. And that's pretty much it. So, we have two options here. We either try to limp our way back to town, see if we can loot any stuff there, or we try to limp our way to somewhere else. We need to get going. I think we're going to. Why do we keep dying? Just because we're walking around? Oh boy, the fog is not helping. Alright, we're just gonna go this way. We've had some success with going this way in the past. Which we can enable search mode while we walk through the forest. Hope for the best. It is very cold out here. Wind chill? No wind chill. We got that going for us at least. Oh, here's something. Pick up a stone. Yep. An axe or a spear or something at some point. Just walking through the woods. Oh, something. It's a tree branch. Okay. I think with that, we should be able to do stuff with that. Make a stone axe. The dirty rags, hopefully. I'll use a rip sheet. Awesome. Stone axe. And we have a screwdriver, but make a stone hammer. I could have cleaned that. We need water. We should probably go back for water. I'm gonna clean my sheets. Fill up my water bottle. Get as good as we can here. Stone axe, we could chop some stuff. Stone hammer, we could hammer some stuff. We have a metal pole and a nightstick. We've got some books we could read. We got more twigs. We don't really need twigs. Let's get our foraging XP up here a little bit. So we can potentially find better stuff. Fill the water bottle. Clean all the rags. There's no more water happening, but that's fine. We're just really dying here. Oh boy. We're just exacerbating it by walking around. Oh, something. Oh, there's so many things out here. We got berries. Pick up beauty berry. Put in inventory. We know what a berry is, apparently. They're stale. They make us sad. We won't starve. Discard this useless pine cone. Here is just an entire log. Can't even carry that. I will discard the log. Okay. The damage is gone. That's good. We're just in pain and cold. What's worse? Stale berries? Are each of these going to give 10 boredom and unhappiness for eating a stale berry? That's brutal. Potentially less dangerous than a rotten steak, though. That's the idea, at least. Alright. It's going to kind of go this way. Oh, there's a zombie here. to sprint away a little bit. There are zombies out here. That's good to know. Move the map. Read it. Remove it. Got some socks here. A next sweater. Wear that. That's warmth. I like that. And that'll do. After enabling search mode. Not that we can see very far even with it off, but I'm just gonna keep finding things. We're getting hungry. If we find some bugs and stuff, that's also an option. Discard the twigs. Yeah, I'm really concerned about potential food poisoning. Eat just a smidge of rotten steak. Like, how rotten are we talking? How bad is it? There's only so far down we can go without any food here. Okay. Making our way through the forest. What are we doing on... Oh, there's a tree branch. Make more stuff with that. We can make a spear. Do we need a spear? Not right now. We're also overweight now, though. It's gonna drop these tree branches. We got XP for it, at least. That's something. You can always find more tree branches, probably. Okay. What we found here? Chipstone? Take a chipstone. I'm gonna find a lot less stones out here in the forest. As you can see here, stones are rare. Wood, common. Obviously. Don't have a backpack. Another unfortunate thing. It would be nice to have. Carry more stuff. Not that we currently have a huge amount of actual stuff, but it's the thought that counts, really. Okay. Also, does it help that we're going through the slowest, densest part here? We're still limping our way. We got this deep wound. Not sure we can really do much about that. Another stone. Weighs a little bit. We're doing on foraging XP here. Almost to a level. Not bad. I'll take what I can get here. They're still definitely slowing. Definitely slowed. It's also slowing us down. It's all of our time wandering around, looking at stuff. Might even be worthwhile to do some sprinting. Just to get a little bit quicker through here. These trees are barren with all the cold. It starts at a different date here, as we can see, which makes sense why it's so cold. Unlike the other ones where it's just cold because it is. Just a bad time out here. Okay. Oh. There's still zombies. Okay. You anything I want? Nope. Yeah, zombie. It's also not what I want. They don't have a huge amount of stuff, these zombies. Here's a road. Here's zombies. Oh, it's a zombie road. We're just going to cross and get out of here. Alright. Yep. I think the other main problem is going to be the quantity of zombies. If we don't starve to death first. Just gotta limp my way out of here. Oh boy. Doing a decent job of limping out of here, though. Take what I can get. Went away far enough from the zombies that are chasing us. Not really seeing much of anything here. I wonder if we can see slightly further since there's not so many leaves and stuff in the way. Of course, if it wasn't for the fog. No search mode. Temperature's gone up a little bit. It's a rock. Another stone. We got space for it. Okay. Yeah, we also really can't be outside here. Pick up screws. What are these? Screws. Huh. I thought it was a fancy name for a mushroom. It's just actually screws. Never really get to a spot where you use screws. Find some different stuff in the forest here, though. That's something. Really haven't found pine cones before, but could just be different loot at different times of the year and everything. Conditions, weather, and everything. It's got potential. Discard this tree branch. That's a foraging level up. Love it. Discard the tree branch is just completely gone. If we get in, then drop it. We'd technically still be around. Whether or not that's particularly valuable is a different question. Okay. I do have slight concerns about any food that we can find also. It's all going to be mostly rotten. That's going to be looking for non-perishable bits. So got some twigs, and all that XP. Also don't have any books for increasing experience in anything, so here we are. I'm just getting a dirty bandage. We've got ripped sheets we could put on there. Might be better. Keep it not dirty at least. Deep wound. Ripped sheets. We'll clean that when we have a water source, maybe. Train that forage XP. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Winter berries. They're fresh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna eat at least one of these. So we're finding things out here. This is entirely viable. Fresh berries. Kind of a stale berry. Make myself a little bit sad, but compared to eating a raw steak. Oh, it's an unknown berry. It said what kind of berry it was. It was a winter berry, and this was a something berry. I guess I don't know if the actual berries themselves are also safe or not. Oh, so is it the whole stack? Has that much hunger? It's something. Keep discarding pine cones, keep getting experience. It's something. Where are we at? We've made it this far. Gosh, the slowness is also not helping here. No search mode. We're searching while sprinting through the fog. Very still. That's just not a lot. For all the negatives. Another berry. It's either this or nothing. So, at this stage, if it's poison, it's poison. We're gonna have it while it's fresh here. This full one's 9 again. I don't know how this whole stacks of things works. Where's what we got here? Meal search mode. Got some more edible berries and stuff. Right, we're getting tired from sprinting. It'd also be nice if this fog let up. That'd be helpful. Still have a rotten steak we could eat. We do have options. We got tired from discarding those twigs, apparently. Okay. Making some progress on this. Kinda. Alright. Shelter. Food. Can opener. I guess through these extra 2 cans. That'd be great. Back down to no good food. We've got these cans. The zombie quantities, the temperature, the limp, the loot density. There's still a lot going against us here. Just kind of wandering through the forest. I don't know if we would survive out in the cold of the forest at night. I don't know if we're going to get to anywhere else, though. Let's get a clean bandage on here. Oh, it's infected now. That's good. Well, don't have anything to deal with that, so. Is what it is. Oh, we're so slow. Another useless pine cone. We got very tired from throwing away that pine cone. And here is a fountain cup. I really need an extra cup. We got really tired of throwing away that cup. Okay. Oh boy. Pine cones. Just gnaw on some pine cones. That's the ticket. Was it slightly less foggy? This is getting less foggy. That's nice. See through the trees anywhere? No. Map. Going up this way a bit. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Not like there was anything back at the farmhouse that would allow us to continue our survival here, so. We're doing on water. We're doing fine on water. All things considered. Pine cone. We get experience for it, though. We can keep foraging for like winter berries, which so far seem to have gone pretty well. Haven't immediately died, so. I mean, things could definitely be worse. Maybe. Okay. And the fog looks to be lifted. So. Things could be worse. Ish. If we just had enough supplies or anything to deal with this deep wound long enough that we could actually walk at normal speed, that would definitely be helpful here. Discard some twigs. Discard a pine cone. We could chop down trees if we wanted to. How much value that would really have is a different question, but that's alright. Take a chipstone. Okay. Alright. Health-wise, still not a great spot. Concerned about that infection. Which is probably going to be a standard infection. Not zombie related. Because we got that from falling and having glass wedged in us at the start. Other than that, everything's pretty fine. Okay. What's over here? Yeah, it's a stone. I don't know how many flat stones we really need. No sheet on that. It's bandaged. Oh, there's another small road. See what the zombie situation's like. See if this is where we can find a house. Discarding twigs. Discard a pine cone. We're also not coughing, which is another win. And that is good. Okay, small road here. Well, medium-ish size road here. This could be worse. Question is, which direction do we go? Look at the map here. We're here now. No real indication of which direction more things would be. Nothing immediately obvious here. Just see what area we're at here. We can go through these trees here a little bit, and there's the other road that could lead to the warehouse if we're to that point yet. Currently looking like that. Oh, now it's raining. It's also not great. Anything immediately out here? There's a field be there. Might be closer to just one of the houses. There's all this woods so far. Let's get back to the road here. Look for something. Cold, wet. Gonna be dark. Not a great position, all things considered. How many rocks do we have? Enough for now. Another chipstone wouldn't be terrible. Let's walk down the road looking for chipstones, I guess. And potentially anything else. Also could just continue crossing through the forest, but we're kind of to the point where we need to find something here. Unfortunately. I'll be able to walk at regular speed would also be very helpful. Any rocks on the road? Hello? Road rocks? Please? We're in search mode. It's been getting more difficult to see. Weather minus, darkness minus. No bonus radius. Yeah. Oh, there is a regular stone. Discard that one. Another dirty bandage here. We got 4 more ripped sheets though, so let's keep it not dirty, at least. I don't know. Every possibility we've just walked the wrong direction here. Disable search mode. Look around. Nothing. I like my chances in the dark of night. In the cold. We've lied on the ground and survived before, but... Oh, now it's actually snowing. Great. Make an igloo. Now we're talking. That's probably also going to make it even more difficult to see anything. There's snow on the ground. I really can't see much of anything here. The darkness effect continues to creep up. The weather effect, it's minus 70% right now, so we're just going to disable that. Can't even find anything anyways. We've got slight wind chill. A bit of pain. Mm-mm-mm. 5 to 10 degrees colder than the 30 degrees it already is. It's not good. That's minus 87% to find things in the dark and snow. Oof. Can find more junk though. That's nice. A belt would also be helpful. Or to have more things on the belt. A lot of empty roads out here. A lot of empty roads. Gonna go curl up in the ditch and just die. The movement speed debuff cannot be understated here. It's pretty concerning. You're already having hard enough times getting places at full walking and running speed. This might have been a potentially futile effort. But so was staying there, so I don't know. If we found some berries and just stayed back at the farmhouse. It's got some potential of an idea. That's the map here. We've not covered much ground either. I can't see anything. Got forest. Yeah, boy. It's not looking good. We're limping slightly faster? Dirt advantage. Where'd she? Oh. Road. Is this the road we want to be on? It's like a smaller road. Is there a house nearby? Where are we at? Oh, is this where this was? I think this could be the road to the food spot. It loops back around this way. There's a vehicle. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. Potentially. Is it too broken to do stuff with? Also probably. Got a screwdriver. We already have one of those, unfortunately. Can't even get in. Okay. That's not gonna help us. I think this should be the road here. We got farm stuff. Yep. So we could have skipped in here, probably. I think this is where we're at. I don't think any of it's not going to be rotten, though. It's going to be the problem. At least go check, I guess. I think they have some water there, maybe. Everything missing power is also going to be a problem with temperature inside, even. Movement effect minus 100%. So we lose 100% by sprinting, so sprint searching is completely useless. In patches of snow now. Oh boy. As if things could not get any more dangerous out here. One of our unknown berries is rotten. That's even worse. Also just some thirst, though. I'm gonna take a little bit of boredom unhappiness. sad. Is this the right road? Let's open up this way. Might be on a completely wild goose chase here. Might just go to a house or something. Or it's just a farm road, doesn't go anywhere. Also potential. Oh boy. I mean, sadness. We can do boredom and stress with these. They don't really make us happy. We need to consult previous maps here if we want to actually get anywhere useful. We're just following some tracks here. We're just going back this way. Make the most of it. Do our best. I think the whole stack of this is 6 hunger. It doesn't say a different amount of boredom unhappiness though, so. Is that just one? Stacks of things. Something. Okay. Darkness and weather be. We have negative 200% to find things on the ground right now. That's pretty good. It's dirty again. Cutting through the forest might have been a better choice. More snow patches. Oh, zombies. Amazing. Why? Unnecessary. We're looping back down this way now. There's a pile of zombies right there for some reason. Wild. Let's just get away from that. I mean, this is the spot, isn't it? Okay, so we did make it. So we need to get further away from the zombies here, so they don't see us coming inside here. I also hope there's no zombies here. It's also potential. Alright. They're gonna be coming this way, though. That's still a problem. Also, if there's any zombies in here, that'd also be a problem. There's nothing here. Might be stuff in here, though. Or at least a place to be. Or darkness. Got rotten lettuce. Darkness. Sadness. Empty. Rotten potatoes, rotten peaches, rotten broccoli, rotten eggplants. And you just good stuff. Radishes, also rotten. We can find some carrots. Rotten lettuce. Rotten onions. Rotten broccoli. Rotten bell peppers. Everything's rotten. I don't think eating heaps of rotten food is going to be too helpful. Rotten carrots. This might not be the salvation we could have hoped for. But do we have a chair? Yes, we do. We tired yet? We're not. I think we would be. Sack of rotten potatoes. Let's put that on the ground here. Now we're a little tired. Open sack of rotten potatoes. Get a sack. This is a container if empty. And rotten potatoes, hunger, thirst, sadness. Well, I don't think eating piles and piles of rotten food is a winning combination here. Any other supplies in here? There's a shovel. That's a weapon. I'm gonna do a shovel. I'll put some stuff in the sack here. Is the container empty? Stuff to put in the sack. I mean, we can put the rotten potatoes back in the sack, I guess. And some rocks. And canned tomatoes we can't even use. Use the kitchen knife for making some things, potentially. Rotten steak. Rotten berry. Screwdriver. Hammer. Axe. Nightstick. Metal pipe. Comic book. Magazine. Grab the sack. Maybe less? Resurrection 10. I guess we'll weigh more because we took off the pipe. Gardening stuff. Unfortunately, we can't access the sack while we have it on us. So, another weapon wouldn't be bad, though. Now we're gonna be even slower. Equip the shovel. Equip the shovel? Oh my gosh, it's zombie. Alright. Oh, if all the zombies found us here, that's not good. Broke the window. That's gonna be colder inside. Just jump right in. Great. All the zombies are here. Can we fight them? At least 5 zombies. Get some space. Alright. Slowing him down. We're exhausted, and tired, and exerted. Nope. We didn't quite have it in us. Alright. I'm gonna have to bury it while I limp away and die. Ow. Can we survive this? No. Also, since we can't defeat the zombies, so. Okay. That was definitely the pile of zombies that we found on the road. They got us. They got us. That counts as zombification, though. There we go. Did not kill very many zombies there, that's for sure. Is this a reasonable place to try to go to? It doesn't really help, because all the food here is rotten. I think the real problem is going to be food. We can limp our way over to the farmhouse. And then we starve to death. Seems to be the main idea here. Either starve to death or get deathly ill from the open, deep wound and eating rotten food. All things considered, difficult. Okay. I think that'll be it then. What would we want to do? We get to a position where we could get all the way over to the houses over there by the river. Make spears, fish, but it's also winter, so there might not even be any fish. A lot of things going against us here. We're not quite at the potential skill level to deal with the zombies in town. I think what we're gonna do is move on with slightly different things and a different build. Next time. Goodbye.